welcome to Alpha Online Education. Today, the Civics second English medium, Civics English medium second medium. It is the unit number 10. Unit number 10. The name of the topic is Smart Governance. The name of the topic is smart governance. So the governance of smart governance. So recently the government sector. So it is the one of the nowadays high technology. So the smart governance here. The government policies are in e-electronics. E means electronic, electronic governance. So you know about now present the system of online. So nowadays the high technology is in the side of total world. The technology is high. So once upon a time not high technology. So now present the technology is high. Now present the administration is electronics administration. Another name of that is e-governance. So now present the smart governance. So the smart governance means the good governance. The good governance. So the responsible governance. The governance is an responsible government. So nowadays the cell phone knowledge. It is the important of all users of cell phone. So the knowledge of cell phone, the cell phone knowledge is must. So the actually nowadays the payments are all in the side of Paytm or Google Pay or PhonePe. So actually the administration is an electronic administration. So nowadays the computer knowledge also compulsory. If the knowledge of computer is not the side of it is not the side of the sector of government, so it's not most presently. So now present the administration of India, the administration of all countries, they entered in electronics administration side. So you know about total information nowadays electronic side. So the Seva and also the payments of yours and also the shopping also is in the side of Amazon or Flipkart. So the administration is totally changed nowadays. It is the electronics administration. So here the smart governance means the good governance. Here the smart means good. The governance means seva. Ante governance means service. So smart service or smart governance. Here the definition of smart governance. So Oxford Dictionary. Act or manner of governing the office of a state. Act of manner of governing the office of a state. So here the any governing sector manner of governing the office of a state. అంటే ఇక్కడ ప్రజానురంజనమైనటువంటి పాలన అందించడం అనేది ది మెయిన్ థింగ్. ఇట్ what is the main aim of this smart governance? It gives good administration and good good atmosphere it creates. So nowadays the smart governance narrates important role. Okay, so the stakeholders of governance. So here the executives, the legislatures, the department, the media, the private sector. These are our stakeholders of governance. For example, the executives. అంటే వీళ్ళందరూ అంటే స్టేక్ హోల్డర్స్ అంటే ఎవరెవరు ఈ గుడ్ గవర్నెన్స్ కి ఈ స్మార్ట్ గవర్నెన్స్ కంట్రోల్లోకి వస్తున్నారంటే ఆల్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్స్ యు నో నవేడేస్ ద ఆల్ ఆఫీస్ వర్క్ సో వన్స్ అపాన్ ఏ టైమ్ ద క్లర్క్స్ ఇన్ ఆఫీస్ ద టైపిస్ట్ ఇన్ ఆఫీస్ no now present no typist and no office assistant, only the computer operators. ఓకే అర్థమవుతుంది కదా. ఇప్పుడు ఉన్నటువంటి ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్స్ మొత్తం కూడా దే యూజ్ దే నాలెడ్జ్, దే యూజ్ దే కంప్యూటర్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఇన్ దే అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ సైడ్. అంటే కార్యనిర్వాహక వర్గం కూడా దీనికి అందరు ఆల్ executives are bent to the side of smart governance, and also the legislatures. So nowadays the legislatures also create their own computer knowledge. If they are not knowledge in the time they take supporters. Just like nowadays, so ఈ రోజుల్లో కంప్యూటర్ నాలెడ్జ్ లేనటువంటి వాడు ఎవరు కూడా లేరు. ఒకవేళ also once upon a time legislatures are illiterates, majority legislatures are illiterates. So now present the legislatures are well educated. So now present. So once upon a time they have no knowledge for their side, they depend their secretaries. So now present the legislatures all have high knowledge persons. High knowledge persons, they have own idea to the side of smart governance. At the time they participated in all government activities smartly. Okay. And then the legislatures and then the judiciary. So nowadays, you know, the department of judiciary always depends on smart governance system. And also the media. So now present the print media and the electronic media all are the electronics media and print media also use good governance pattern. So for example, the messages of WhatsApp. If you suffered any problem for your side, so they want WhatsApp information. At the time you give WhatsApp information, nearest media, they print tomorrow in their print. So the media also addicted to smart governance. And then the private sector. So recently the software field. So presently it is the Corona year 2020. So all software employees are in their house. The name of that is house from work from home. Work from home. What? All private sector software engineers are in their houses and they do their work. So it is the administration. If he do not go to office, he lives in his house and he do his work. So these sectors are totally bent to the side of smart governance. So it is the wonderful governance nowadays, not only our India, so worldwide So any common man also create his own knowledge of electronics governance. If he create, so he take advices of his deep and near and dear. So he create his own knowledge about these good governance. And also the smart governance. What the aim of smart governance? So what the aim of smart governance? What the aim of smart governance? So here the good administration. The meaning of smart governance. అంటే ఇక్కడ మనం ఏం కన్ఫ్యూజ్ కావాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. సో హియర్ the what the aim of this smart governance, it creates good administration. So the matter of all in, so actually you know about total matter in your cell site, the Google. So any information in front of you, when you start your cell and you go to Google, so information, all information is in that. So once upon a time, the books give more knowledge. So now the self gives more knowledge. So if you have connection of Wi-Fi, so total matter, if you have net, so total matter is in your cell phone. Who is election commissioner, who is control auditor general? Yes, the matter is in that. So it is the wonderful creation. It is a wonderful one. So he creates his own knowledge. So the government, the administration is good. So nowadays, the bank employees, so all other employees, so once upon a time the passbooks, so the ledgers is in commerce side, debit and credit. So nowadays, the cell gives how much balance per your side. So you transfer your money to various sectors. If you have bank balance, if your side is bank balance at the time, your transactions are neatly. You do your transactions neatly. If you have bank balance. So once upon a time, the system of that is very hard. So if you have no pen at the time, you ask others and withdraw. So nowadays, no. So if he is in balance, the Paytm, the Google Pay, the Phone Pay is it in his phone. So he transferred his money to various sectors within seconds. So the governments, so the smart governance, good administration. The administration is it good? Good administration. Efficiency administration. The administration is an efficient and a wonderful efficient administration. And then the community leadership. The leadership, community leadership. So these are all to the side of smart governance. So here the B-Seva. So you know about total B-Seva. So you know total about B-Seva. So the sand booking and all others. So all there are any portal, there are, so actually the bookings are various. Just like the governmental activities are in B-Seva side. You go and see. So actually the Aadhaar number they ask, you give the number of yours. So total details you bring. So the matter is in front of you. So all income, caste, any, you do not go to nearest offices. You sit B-Seva center and do your works. So this is the main advantage of these smart governance. If the smart governance is not side of ours, the government do not move softly. So present, the government moves softly. So reason, the people all are used and they edit to the side of these smart governance. So this is the 5 marks topic of all second year students. So what is smart governance? So the who stakeholders of governance. So these are all stakeholders of these governance. Okay, these are all various sectors. So these sectors are depends on e-governance. E means here the electronics governance. So the good governance, the efficiency, the community leadership, these are all in the side of these smart governance side. These smart governance side.